Okay, my friend, here you go. Now we're going to dive into the world of Cara Delevingne, a whirlwind of energy, eyebrows, and, of course, relationships that sometimes surprised us no less than her photo shoots. If Hollywood is one big party, then Cara is that girl who suddenly appears in the center of the dance floor, goes all out, and then just as suddenly disappears, leaving everyone asking, what was that? With her signature mischievous charm, fearless energy, and ability to befriend everyone, Cara quickly became not just a top model and actress, but an icon of a generation unafraid to be herself. So pour yourself some tea, get comfortable, because right now we're going to remember all those moments when Cara Delevingne made our hearts beat a little faster, or just caused a slight shock. Jake Bugg, 2012 to 2013. This was a time when Cara was just becoming a supermodel. She was moving in London's fashion and music circles. Rumors of a romance with young British musician Jake Bugg started somewhere in late 2012. They were both riding a wave of popularity in Britain, and they were seen together at parties and events. No loud announcements. Everything started somehow very low-key, very Britishly restrained. Just two rising stars who, it seemed, found each other in the whirlwind of fame. Their relationship was quite quiet by Hollywood standards. No joint photo shoots for magazines, minimal red carpet appearances together. Mostly they were caught by paparazzi somewhere in London. It seemed they were trying to maintain privacy as much as possible for such prominent figures. It looked like a youthful crush between two busy people. The romance lasted only a few months. By the spring of 2013, it became clear that something wasn't right. Jake reportedly ended things first because he didn't like the constant attention on their couple due to Cara's popularity. Apparently, he's a more private person. Maybe that's how it was. The story ended quietly, leaving only a faint trace in the chronicle of her romances. Michelle Rodriguez, 2014. This is where things started to get hot. In early 2014, paparazzi caught Cara and Michelle at a basketball game in New York. And they weren't just acting like girlfriends. They were hugging, kissing, fooling around, feeding each other. The photos immediately flew all over the world, causing shock and heated discussions. No one expected this. How did they meet? According to rumors, through mutual friends in Hollywood. Both love parties. Both are quite wild. No wonder their paths crossed. These were, perhaps, Cara's most party relationships. They were constantly seen together at parties, clubs, on vacation in Mexico, at events. They didn't hide their feelings, acted very openly and freely, which further fueled public interest. Michelle even gave an interview where she confirmed their relationship, saying something like, "We're having a great time together. She's so cool." It seemed they were enjoying every minute and didn't care at all what others thought. That bright romance, like a summer fireworks show, quickly burned out. By the summer of 2014, rumors of a breakup appeared. The reason? Again, they cite different worlds. Michelle, although a partygoer, was more settled, while Cara was at the peak of her modeling career, constantly on the move, in the center of the young social scene. Plus, rumors circulated that Michelle didn't like that Cara spent too much time with other friends from her circle. Hello, Rihanna. St. Vincent, 2015 to 2016. After the storm with Michelle, Cara, it seemed, found a quieter harbor with indie rocker St. Vincent. Rumors started in early 2015. Unlike the previous romance, this one began less publicly. They were seen together at events, but without such open displays of affection. Gradually, it became clear. This was more than friendship. This relationship looked more mature and deep. Cara and Annie, St. Vincent, spent a lot of time together, supported each other in creative endeavors. Cara even spoke about her in interviews, calling her a muse and saying that next to her she feels truly happy and can be herself. There were joint red carpet appearances, like the Met Gala, where they looked like a very stylish and harmonious couple. Cara even got a tattoo of Annie's initials. Remember the rumors of an engagement in Paris? That was exactly then. Cara openly stated in an interview with American Vogue that she was in love. By the end of summer 2016, it became known that the couple had broken up. And again, the curse of schedules and distances. Cara was actively filming movies. Suicide Squad had just come out. St. Vincent was working on new music. Both projects required a lot of time and constant travel. Maintaining a long-distance relationship turned out to be too difficult. They said the ring was already there, but the wedding never happened. There were also versions that Cara was having problems due to her busy schedule, and she couldn't be the partner Annie needed. This breakup looked genuinely sad, not just like the end of a fling. Paris Jackson, 2018 to 2019. This point is more about flirting and very close friendship than a full-blown romance. Cara and Paris started being seen together often in 2018. They hung out, went for walks, posted photos of each other on social media. It all looked like a very close friendship between two creative girls from the around Hollywood scene. They spent a lot of time together, traveled, went to events. That very kiss caught by paparazzi only fueled the rumors. There were even matching tattoos. But neither of them confirmed that they were in a relationship. They preferred to call each other very close friends or sisters. There was no official end, because there was no beginning in the classic sense. They just started seeing each other less over time. Paris got into music and other projects, and Cara found a new and very serious romance. It seems it was just a very bright and emotional chapter of friendship, possibly with elements of romance, that naturally faded away. Ashley Benson, 2018 to 2020. Rumors started in mid-2018 when Cara and Ashley were filming the movie Her Smell together. As often happens, sparks flew on set. At first, they just spent a lot of time together off set. They were seen holding hands. Paparazzi, of course, immediately smelled trouble. This romance was arguably Cara's longest and looked the most stable among all her public relationships. After several months of denials and playing hide-and-seek, the girls stopped hiding. They moved in together, got a dog, openly displayed affection on social media and in public. Ashley actively supported Cara at premieres, and Cara supported Ashley. They seemed like a very grounded and happy couple, despite their celebrity status. There were talks about the future, family. There were even rumors that they secretly got married after being spotted with rings that looked like wedding bands. This was never confirmed. This was a period when Cara seemed to find peace and stability. How frustrating it was when it became known in May 2020 that they had broken up. Sources close to the couple said the reason was, again, different life paths and changes in the relationship during quarantine. The lockdown, which became the beginning of a romance for Ana de Armas and Ben Affleck, for Cara and Ashley, it seems, became a test they didn't pass. There were many rumors after the breakup. The main version is that Cara spent too much time with friends during the height of the lockdown, which Ashley didn't like. They also said there were disagreements about the future. Someone wanted to settle down, someone didn't. The most unpleasant moment was a small scandal when Ashley quickly started dating rapper G-Eazy after the breakup. Some of Cara's fans immediately attacked Ashley, accusing her of finding a replacement quickly. Cara, like a true rebel, defended her ex-girlfriend, urging fans to leave Ashley alone. It was noble of her and showed that, despite the breakup, they maintained respect, or at least a desire to avoid public shaming. Jaden Smith, 2021. Oh, that moment was sweet and a little mysterious. In February 2021, right after Valentine's Day, paparazzi caught Jaden Smith, yes, Will Smith's son, with a huge bouquet of red roses, which he was giving to Cara Delevingne. They hugged, laughed, and it all looked very romantic. There had been no prior rumors, so these photos were a complete surprise. How did they meet? Both move in the same fashion and creative circles. Both love to shock the public. They surely had many mutual acquaintances. This supposed romance turned out to be very brief and, perhaps, not a romance in the classic sense at all. After those Valentine's photos, no further confirmation of their relationship followed. They weren't seen on dates. They didn't comment on the situation. Perhaps it was just a very beautiful gesture of friendship, or a mild flirtation that got caught by cameras at the right moment. It ended as quickly as it began. The rumors just died down when no new evidence appeared. It was more of a moment than a full-fledged relationship. The main rumor, was there anything at all? Many attributed it to a strong friendship or just a publicity stunt, although a rather strange one. No scandals, just a slight intrigue and beautiful photos with roses that became the main topic of discussion for a week. Sienna Miller, 2022. Here we are again in the territory of very close friendship versus romance. In the spring of 2022, Cara started being seen very often in the company of famous British actress Sienna Miller. They attended fashion events, parties, hung out in New York together. They clearly had strong chemistry and understanding. Their interactions looked very warm and affectionate. Hugs, hand-holding, joyful laughter. At one party, they were even caught kissing. Those kisses again. This immediately sparked a wave of rumors about a new romance. Both British, both beautiful, both loved the social scene. A perfect tabloid cocktail. But as with Paris Jackson, neither of them confirmed that they were in a relationship. They spoke of their closeness as a deep friendship. As a romance? No, because it possibly never started. As a very close phase of friendship, they started appearing together less over time, as each has her own life and projects, and Sienna soon got a new boyfriend. Minke. Rumors of Cara's relationship with singer Minke, real name Lydia Cardmore, first appeared in mid-2022. Paparazzi caught them together on vacation in Italy. The photos were quite telling. They were kissing, hugging on a yacht, looking very happy and relaxed. This looked much more like a full-fledged romance than the story with Jaden. The relationship with Minke, it seemed, brought Cara peace after turbulent years. Minke is not as much of a Hollywood person as many of Cara's exes. They were seen together on vacation, on walks. They looked like a normal couple enjoying each other's company. No big public appearances, minimal media fuss. It looked like a conscious choice for privacy and possibly a healthier relationship. Cara looked very happy and serene next to her. As you can see, even after serious relationships, Cara Delevingne's life doesn't get boring. There were fleeting sparks, hello Jaden, and seemingly quiet harbors that, alas, didn't hold, Minke, and very close friendships that kept the whole world guessing, Sienna. Cara continues to live life to the fullest, isn't shy about her feelings and connections, even if they don't always fit into the standard framework of Hollywood romances. Following her personal life is like watching a thrilling series where you never know what will happen in the next episode. But one thing is clear, Cara Delevingne remains one of the most interesting and unpredictable figures of our time.